he goes! Goal! Brazil!
The goal scorer for Brazil after 29 minutes is number 8, Van Dijk.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Pedri. Thuan-sony. Looking tidy in possession here. Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's Mbappe. Very nicely done. He's found a way through. He gets big. Kimmich with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Mbappe. Guardiola. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. Matheus Cunha.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Osimhen. Mbappe. Thuan-sony. Mbappe. Colwell. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again, then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vinicius Junior has a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Camavinga. Robertson. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they win it back again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Saliba. Valverde. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Osimhen.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And he thumps it clear. Colwell. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, that's an excellent interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he's been shifted off it.
That
is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matheus Cunha.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chow gets it away.
Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 2.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rodrigo. Number 8, Son Heung-min.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Number 24, Bellingham.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rodrigo. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Valverde. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodrigo. And he was quick to react.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bellingham! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Modric. Now it's Osimhen. Chouameni. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Foden. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Kimmich. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. No foul, says the referee. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Decent hit! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a good spell of possession this, and the finish! Oh, split second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He's gone for goal! Corner number 2 then. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Brazil do have a chance to counter here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He is through here. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, easy pickings there. Robertson. Tries to get it clear. Still goalless at the moment. Valverde. Osimhen. Osimhen! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the shot! Vinicius Junior with the clearance. Oh, sweet feet. Now here's the delivery. Saliba clears it away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Valverde promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich.
Mbappe! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Modric. Well, they could break here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big. There it is! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Camavinga. And it's Dembele. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cleared away. Valverde. Dembele. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
De Bruyne.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow...
Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Osimhen. He's in a good position here. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? It's almost too easy for him, this.
It's a sweet ball, that. And he's quick to get it clear again. Saliba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Guardiol. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Rice. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good read, needed to be. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Here we go again then.
Vietnam really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Modric. Rice. Robertson. That looks a good ball through. Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Vietnam get their fourth corner. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh no, what has happened here? Osimhen, can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Terrible error, duly punished. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's played in here. Mbappe in with the challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Vietnam really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Modric does well to get it back. They're up to 5 corners now. Guardiola gets good distance on it. It's gone for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Colwill. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Valverde. Driving forward. He's found a way through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 7.
It is a corner, good chance.
Number 14, Osman.
Corner count is rising.
On the field,
That's 6.
Number 24, Bellingham. Number 9, Matthias Cunha. Number 13.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And again they hit the front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's picked his way through. Morata is onto it in a flash. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Into the last quarter of an hour. De Bruyne gets a foot in here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Very nicely done. Rice. Pedri. And here's Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And the counter is on. Well, played right into his path. He's found a way through. Now the finish!
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Alexander-Arnold. Number 26, Robertson. Coming on the field, number 5.
Just 5 minutes left.
Cancelo. Number 32, DeMarco.
I think we're just about done here. Now is this the final assault? Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Morata.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. Whistle's gone. That's foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Kimmich, he's gone for goal. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. It's a sharp pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Vietnam are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
All members of the crowd, I'd like to
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's a throw-in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's
goes in for the header! And one more try!
Brazil have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's picked it up out wide. Guardiola is there, and he can get that clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Foden. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Valverde. It's a good run down the right. Valverde going full tilt down the right-hand side. And the shot! And it's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got the shot away! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Osimhen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they can counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. That is a great pick out. And he cuts out the supply. DiMarco. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Foden. Oh, super find. Mbappe! Showing good feet. Rodri. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold gets good distance on it. Here comes another cross. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Camavinga. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And we've reached half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now he's off and running. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Foden, Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He can run onto that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. DiMarco under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's Mbappe. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's got his range wrong there.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 21,
Mbappe.
Camavinga. Number 32, DiMarco.
Kimmich
Coming on the field, number 9.
looks to the other side.
Matthias Cunha.
Vietnam
Number
may
13,
only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Bellingham.
And here's
Number
Morata.
5,
Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution.
And back out it comes. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's away. Great chance! Sticks it away! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vietnam have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, good-looking ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Morata, and he was quick to react.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Morata. And that's been won straight back. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo goes on a charge down the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Osimhen.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Matches Cunha! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good read, needed to be. That's going to go a long way. Now it's De Bruyne.
Has been indicated.
Rudiger spots it and intercepts. That's been cut out, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pedri. And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Now here's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
And here's the chance to counter. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Thuan-sony. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Osimhen! Now, great chance! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a throw. Robertson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's some chance! Valverde. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Thuan-sony. Oh, it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not...
Up he goes! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he is going into that little black book. Araujo. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Out of play for a goal kick. Bellingham. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Osimhen. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Thuan-sony. Bellingham. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Thiaw. That's a nicely measured pass. They're urging him to shoot. Now that looks a decent ball. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Thiaw. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Osimhen. Mbappe. Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Osimhen is herring after that one. He could be in here. Big chance. Can he pull it off? And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's lost his man here. Osimhen, great hit! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
It's a good foot in there.
That has been cut short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Saliba. And it's Dembele. Fiddles it through. Now it's Osimhen! He scores! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's a measured delight.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here.
Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, that's been intercepted. Foden hits one! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. That is a great pick out. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Vardiol. Mbappe chasing after it. Foot in. And he has been fouled there. Xiao. Osimhen absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. He's made sure that's not getting through.
Cleared without complication.
Oh, that's well spotted. Thuan-sony. It's Kimmich. That is good alertness. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Robertson. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Camavinga. Well timed, excellent interception. Colwell cuts out the pass. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting...
Dembele! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it's been given away. Colwell defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Looking tidy in possession. Shot a goal! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil go into the lead. Vardiol. There will be a throw-in.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Foden. De Bruyne. Ball is over the line. Decent hit! Mbappe is flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Colwill gets over and intercepts.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. He is through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Defeated all the way. And here's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's been intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Number 9.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Robertson. And here's Osimhen. Pass somewhat off target. Turns and goes back. Matches Cunha! Foden has created 1 goal already. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Osimhen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in.
He's
coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And the flag has stayed down. And it's Modric. Chooses to go back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 2, Alexander Arnold.
Gently done.
Number 7, Dembele.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Number 26.
Now it's
Robertson.
Mbappe.
Coming on the field.
Mbappe.
Number
Oh, well
24,
played.
Bellingham.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's surging through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's trying the shot. Kimmich gets it away. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. And here's Morata.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Thuan. Well, played right into his path. Rice. He's got away. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish! Oh, and another try! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
And he's gone looking for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's picked out the run. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Foden. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Coming on the field is number 18, Rodrigo. Substitution in progress.
And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Corner number 2 then.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Vietnam finding their passes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that has been cleared. Has a look and plays it forward. Thuan. 2 minutes to be added on. Mbappe! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Vietnam perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Vietnam never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got the shot away! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Brazil are already chasing the game. It's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Strong running down that left flank. And now they can spring out of defence. Ball's gone out of play. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Dembele. He's had it taken off him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's certainly onside here. Thuan-sony. Dembele looking to add to his goal. And it's Dembele. And that's put paid to a promising move. Quality ball. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Osimhen chasing after it. And the counter is on. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde. Thuan-sony does well to get it back. He won't be happy with that one. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Robertson. Great run on the overlap here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Modric. And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great ball if he can get there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's
trying the shot. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Robertson, passes coming off in quick succession here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. He'll fancy himself from here. Going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
time and again they are repelled. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Bellingham. He's gone forward. And he's cut it out.
Vinicius Junior, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
1 minute added time.
Kimmich, Modric. Some really good ball movement. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! They've scored! Brazil are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side.
And
it's a goodish game, this,
today,
and at half-time, it's one each.
Located by the entrance gate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're into the second 45.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He's picked his way through. Has a goal! That has been knocked clear. Cross from Robertson. It's a mighty effort! And he's quick to get it clear again. Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Dembele. He's decent hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Osimhen is herring after that one. Colwill moved on forwards.
70,987.
Osimhen being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Guardiola gets a foot in here. Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold got a long way forward to join the attack. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Dembele. Number 14, Osimhen. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 2,
well seen,
Alexander
saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Rodrigo. He's found the way through.
Coming on the field.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Number 5, João Cancelo.
And here's Morata.
Number 24,
Well played, that has
Bellingham.
snuffed out the danger.
Substitution
Oh
in
no, what
progress.
has happened here? Hits one! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Federico Valverde. Coming on to replace him is number 10, thuan-sony. Substitution.
Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he was quick to react. And that's been intercepted. Oh, important interception.
Vietnam showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well, they've got it again. He's in! Can he put it away? He has done it! And they've got their lead back.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Vinicius Junior. He's been picked out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
5 minutes left on the clock. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Matheus Cunha, and he's searching through. Matheus Cunha! No mistake! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
The ball has bounced loose now. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's ambitious. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Morata picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
The action has already started.
Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
De Bruyne
is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri, he's had it taken off him.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt the fact...
Oh, smashing header! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Thuan, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and...
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Saliba tries to clear. Osimhen.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mbappe has a look inside the box. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Dembele. Camavinga.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. They get a throw in. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga. And that has been clubbed away.
De Bruyne.
Camavinga. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
De Bruyne.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Osimhen. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuan clears it away. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vinicius Junior. Thuan, and he's being shifted off it. Quality ball. And they win it back again. Valverde. And he skips past his man. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Looking to go deep. It's a mighty effort! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde. It's Camavinga. Robertson. Valverde.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Dembele. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Alexander-Arnold just loves to go forward whenever he can. Vinicius Junior. Spread neatly. Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that is out of play. Van Dijk is there to clear. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Dembele. Pedri. And now the breakaway. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
No way through. Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
70,987. Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 7,
And that has put paid to that.
Dembele.
So, Jim, what are you
21,
thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Robertson.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Coming on the field, number 9,
Thuan-sony stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Number 32, DeMarco.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has a go! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Moved on forwards. Morata might just make this. Saliba. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
DeMarco, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous. Heads it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bellingham, and he's picked out the run.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Morata. That's a throw. And now they can clear their lines. Vietnam are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Out for a throw. Bellingham. Some really good ball movement.
Brazil certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Passing nice and neat. Valverde. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Osimhen. That is a great pick out.
2 added minutes has been
Whistle's gone,
indicated.
and they've got themselves a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge, and they're getting involved. Steady. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, it's come off the upright. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
We have already started here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In with the challenge. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Modric. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Valverde. And he's being shifted off it. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? De Bruyne. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive...
Osimhen! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So, a breakthrough already.
And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe, he can run onto that. Xiao.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Oh, it's Dembele. Osimhen! Osimhen! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. Camavinga. Bout of passing here, really. And the finish! Vinicius Junior. Rodri. Modric. That is good strength. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brazil looking to pass their way through. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. And it's Dembele. And Robertson.
Oh, sweet feet.
Up he goes! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. Moved on forwards. Osimhen given the lift of his goal. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rodri. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Modric. Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe. Osimhen. Oh, played through for the wide man. He is through here. Cross from Robertson. That's a decent
It's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, great ball! And the ball's a good one here. Kimmich clears it away. Mbappe spread it left. De Bruyne, and he's certainly onside here. He's got the shot away!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich goes short. Stood up well to him there. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Valverde. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Decent progress down the left. Courtois catches it safely.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And he's intervened well there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, that was vital.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 21,
Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred.
Number 2,
That is a great ball.
coming on the field. Number
Vietnam
13,
showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest,
Number
Peter,
9,
this is what's required.
They're coming again
Number
and
24,
again.
They just need to...
Oh, he's been caught napping.
João Cancelo. Substitutions taking place.
And there's green grass ahead.
Mbappe!
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Belts one. Osimhen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. No way through. Rodrigo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Matheus Cunha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And here's Mbappe.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good ball. Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's played it in low. He's had a hit! And smartly reclaimed. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vietnam are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short.
Brazil probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He rises!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. And that will be it. Vietnam perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Please make sure to watch
Any reflections
the
on what you've seen, Jim?
Vietnam desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.